Hey all you goal-getters, welcome back to another episode of The Mental Perspective. My name's Jenna Weinstein, your sports psychology coach and owner of Ripple Effect Performance, bringing you how to develop a mindset of success. We're getting into a time of year right now with the holidays coming up where we can't help but do a lot of evaluating. We're evaluating how our year went, how it could have been better. We're evaluating what's coming up in the next year and what we're excited for going into this next year. And with all of the evaluating of the past and the future, we're not doing enough of appreciation of the present. So what I want to talk about today is how we can be more deliberate of being present focused and appreciating what we have and who we have in our lives right now. So let's get after it. I know personally, I have a tendency to really get caught up in what's already happened in my life in this last year, and I can get really bogged down with stress thinking about what's coming up on the horizon in the future. And I have a lot of things that are filling up on my plate. I'm working full-time, I'm going back to school in the spring, I'm training for powerlifting, and not to mention I'm trying to make time to spend with my husband and my family. Things are just adding up. And I forget to take time for myself and to remember that a lot of the things that are going on in my life right now are great. And I wanted to share with you all some of the strategies that I'm trying to use and put into practice to help me be more appreciative and to practice more gratitude in my everyday routine. So the first strategy we can do to practice more gratitude and appreciation in our everyday lives is just noticing and reflecting on the good things that happen throughout our day. How often do you find yourself doing that? Probably not that often, because it's so easy for us to be distracted by all the stressors and all the negative events that are happening throughout our day that we forget that there are good things happening in our lives, even if they're small. So what you could do on an everyday basis is just take about 5 or 10 minutes out of your day to reflect on what are the good things, what are the wins that you had that day. And if you want an extra bonus, every Wednesday I post on social media asking all of my followers and all of my community members to report their wins throughout the week. I call it What's Your Win Wednesday. So if that's something you want to be a part of, keep following me on social media to take part in that action. A second strategy you could practice in your everyday lives to just help you relieve stress and feel more appreciation on an everyday basis is getting outside and walking around in nature. So this is something I definitely make an effort to do, especially when I go into work at my office, because it's so easy for me to get stressed out just being inside all day, being in front of a computer and being cramped in a desk. I make time throughout my day to get outside and walk for at least 10 to 15 minutes just so I can be out in natural light, nice air, and just take in the beautiful natural surroundings. Luckily, we're down here in Savannah where it's pretty beautiful all year round, so I know it's not easy to do this in other locations, but whether you're working in an office or in your home, try and make an effort to get outside, unplug, and just be one with nature and just enjoy your natural surroundings. A third strategy we can try to put into practice, especially during this time of year with the holidays coming up and with COVID going on, a lot of us aren't able to spend as much time with our extended family members. I know my husband and I, we're down here in Savannah, Georgia, and all of our family members are up in New York City. We haven't gotten to see them in almost a year. And that's been getting me feeling really homesick and really wondering when I'm ever going to be able to spend quality time with my family again. And I'm worried that I'm going to miss those connections. So a strategy that you can do to help you feel more connected with your family members and friends who are away from you that you can't spend a lot of time with, write them an appreciation letter. Actually handwrite a letter for them where you explain what you appreciate about them, how they've impacted your life in a positive way. And if you're ready to take that to the next level, you can actually send them the letter or call them up and read them the letter out loud. Research has found that when we actually tell people why we appreciate them, that we experience an abundance of gratitude and happiness along with the other person as well. And the connection is strengthened even more. So if you're missing your families and friends, go ahead and write them some appreciation letters today and see how that impacts your happiness and well-being. And my last strategy that I know can help us increase how much appreciation and gratitude we experience in our everyday lives is journaling. This is something that I actually haven't been in the habit of doing in a really long time, and I've actually come to miss it. Just having 10 to 15 minutes alone for myself to get my thoughts out of my head and onto paper and actually spend time reflecting on the things that make me happy and bring me joy. Journaling is such a great practice that you can incorporate into your everyday lives. And if this is something that you haven't done before and are curious to start doing, I'm actually starting a free journaling challenge for the month of December. where I'm going to provide daily prompts and things that you can write about on an everyday basis. All you need is a journal and a pen. So if that's something you want to take part in, join my Ripple Effect community on Facebook. I'll put the link for the community down below, and you could join it today, and you could start taking action on your journaling journey today. I appreciate you all taking the time to watch this video and learn a few strategies from me. And if you definitely took something away from this video, give it a thumbs up and like this video for sure. And be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that already. And remember, you can always find more strategies and techniques from me by following me on social media and by joining my Facebook community, Start Your Ripple Effect. And remember, folks, I'm here to bring you strategies and techniques that will help strengthen your mindset, which will lead to achieving your goals and being more successful in life. Because that's what the ripple effect is, folks. So let's start your ripple effect today.